All right, guys, let's check out the new update for Railroader 2024.4.0. We're going to do it a little bit different today. I'm not going to have a face cam because I want everything to be unobstructed on the screen. But yeah, Railroader dropped a huge update the other day, and they've added a ton of new features to the game. We'll go over some of them a little bit, the main ones. A big one is new chuffing sounds, of course. Supposedly, they've completely reworked that, so we'll see what that sounds like. The big one to me is that they did a wear and tear overhaul. So previously you would get wear and tear, of course, from damage, from derailments, going too fast through curves, that sort of thing. So I guess it was kind of damage as a direct result of you, right? Now you get wear and tear. Also, your repairs require or consume repair parts that you have to ship to the location in a company boxcar. So I'm already kind of thinking in my head that we're going to have to keep some repair parts on hand in boxcars, just like we do coal for fuel. It says repair tracks now require and consume repair parts when performing repairs. Repair parts are purchased using captive service boxcars type XM in the same way fuel is purchased. Equipment now takes wear from normal usage. So just normal day-to-day usage. Rolling up and down the tracks is going to start getting some wear and tear on it. I want to say it was upwards of 5% for every 100 miles. Equipment must be regularly overhauled. So now you've got like regular running repairs. Then on top of that, you've got like major overhauls. It says otherwise its maximum repair will lower. So we recommend overhauling equipment every 1,000 miles. So what it sounds like to me is that you can repair things, but you can only repair it up to a certain percentage as time goes by, right? Like 95%. This is just a number off the top of my head. 95%, 90%, whatever. Then you overhaul it, it'll get it back to 100%, I'm guessing. To overhaul equipment, set an overhaul repair destination using the equipment tab of the car inspector. Spot the car on the repair tracks as usual. Wear and tear and overhaul functionality can be disabled in company settings. We're absolutely going to do that. As far as using it, we're not disabling it. Rebalance repair numbers. Shops now employ crews, implying multiple workers. Wages raised accordingly. So we're going to have to be spending more money. Hopefully we make more money is the big thing. Cars loaded off railroad industries such as coal and diesel fuel for the player railroad now take cars away. I think before, like they just instantly respawn, right? Now they go away for a day. They go away for 24 hours. And then it's got some UI stuff. Escape no longer closes windows. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Redesigned the HUD. Evidently, they went back and redid the HUDs. Passenger reputation into two parts. Split passenger reputation into two parts. Passenger network, 30% of total. And equipment position, 10% of total. Your railroad's passenger network reputation is only impacted by passenger stops, which have been visited within the last 10 days. This fixes receiving a passenger reputation hit when opening a new section of the railroad. Condition of passenger equipment no longer affects fares, but is reflected in the new passenger equipment condition reputation. Let's see, map displays switch positions. This is cool, and you can remotely throw them from the map. So it's just a regular map, right? It's not like a dispatcher screen, but it makes it a little easier for you to throw the switches and get things back right without having to like scroll all over the map. Let's see. There's a few other things. I'm not going to go into all this. You guys can go check it out yourself. But I just wanted to hit the major ones. I think I hit the major highlights of the update. The repair one is a big one because we've talked about that before. All right, let's go ahead and jump in single player. Let's go ANCR. Select U and hit start. And we'll start taking a look at everything. All right, here we go. We're in game. We're where we're at. We left off at Whittier, right? This is the 511. So of course we're going to hear the new Chuff. We don't like. It's hard to judge on this, right? Because it's at a constant speed. It's pulling hard. Like there's not much changes. We won't really fully appreciate what it's doing until we hear like the full range from start to stop. You know, stop to start, that sort of thing. Here is the new UI, which is interesting. So forward, reverse. It's got the track speed, AI road, AI yard, AI. So yeah, okay, they definitely changed that up big time. Running 28 mile an hour, that's nice. Or did the UI change for freight cars? No, it didn't. That is the same. So this is just for the trains, and it looks like it's up constantly now. It looks like it's up constantly. Let's see, what is all this stuff here? Okay, that's, of course, that takes you to it. Simplified controls. What is this right here? Takes you to the engine itself. Okay. The new Chuff. I don't... Hearing it right now in this moment, I don't know what to think about it. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure. The smoke effect, I know this has nothing to do with the sound, but the smoke effect looks a little wonky coming out too, which I'm sure this is all stuff they're going to be refining, right? Like, they update this game like crazy. Every time you turn around, they're updating this game. All right, I just put my headphones in so it won't be too loud. But yeah, they're updating this like crazy, but it looks like a bubble effect coming out, like perfect bubbles, and then it kind of turns into actual smoke, right? But yeah, I'm not sure on the Chuff. I'm not sure. Like I said, we're going to have to listen to it through like the full range of motion to kind of figure out what it sounds like. All right, let's go to... Okay, so of course you can see the switch is lined for the main normal movements. Out here at Thomas Valley. Yeah, okay, so you can click it on the map. Kind of like a unofficial, like, it's not a dispatcher screen, but you can throw the switches, right? Yeah, you can do this on everything too, so that's pretty cool. That definitely helps. You know, I know some of you guys had left a comment talking, we were talking about cabooses, right? I asked who used cabooses, and I was actually quite surprised. Several people actually do use caboose. A caboose or caboose or whatever you want to call it. But, you know, it's like I said in one of the comments, I kind of wish the caboose had some kind of purpose to it. And the number one purpose that I can think of off the top of my head was to simulate a rear-end crew, because that's what a caboose was for, is for a conductor and a brakeman. And what the brakeman's job was a lot of times was getting off and throwing switches behind the train. Like if you're going in a non-controlled siding where it's got hand throw switches, which is like everything we've got in game, the head-end crew would line the switch and line the train in. They would clear up, and then the rear-end crew would get off and line behind them. So in my mind, I'm thinking, is there a way that if you're pulling a caboose and you go in a siding, could the caboose, like as soon as it clears, can it return the switch to normal? Kind of like simulating that you have a rear end crew, right? Like I think that would work out pretty good. I think that would be cool, but we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, so we need to go... we need to put a fusee down probably, I'm thinking. And I think, actually, instead of putting a fusee down, we're just going to throw this switch against them right here. If I can get it, will it throw? There we go. It's a little finicky. You got to be right on to throw it, but okay, so let's look at our train here. We got Silva interchange cars. We got some Dillsboros here. Yeah, we definitely got to get the Dillsboro set out. We're going to hold this bad boy at Cali for a bit because we've got a ton of switching to do down here at Dillsboro. Let's go down there. Let's check this out. So this is the number 2. The number dos. And we've got, here's all our Dillsboro cars. And this is our 602. This is our brand new 060 that we just delivered. This thing hasn't even been used yet. Like it literally has been ferried here, set out, and that is it. So we got to grab this bad boy and do something with him. All right. First thing we need to do is fuel them up. All right, we've got the new, this is the new system here. So it's going to take a little bit of getting used to be honest. Like, okay, so that Chuff sounds okay. That sounds okay. I'm down with that. All right, let's go on and get out of here. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That sounds pretty good. I think they're trying to make it. like their goal is to make it more seamless, right? Because before, you know, the previous system, it was a little bit kind of abrupt, I guess you could say, as far as like, oh, you can't. Why don't we have any independent? We have no independent or no braking whatsoever. Why do we have no braking? Let's put it, why do we have no braking? Yeah, we have zero braking, guys. All right, this isn't good. This isn't good. What's going on? Let's do road. Let's do reverse. Why do we have no braking? We're going to have to investigate this. This guy isn't stopping for Jack. Yeah, he totally is not. Is it because, oh, the brakes are cut out? That would be why. We had them cut out when we ferried it and we never, okay. All right, now we're good. that could have been bad. This could have been a disaster, guys. All right, we got to figure it out, though. There we go. All right, sweets. Yeah, we need to take this guy down here, and we need to get some fuel. That's our #1 priority right now, and we need to take this guy with us, too, because he is going to be stationed at... the Silva paper mill as a switcher for us, so we need to do that too. And we need to grab these guys, we need to grab that cut, gather it all together and take it with us. We'll work Dillsboro on the way because they're both trailing point switches, and then we'll get the paper mill. We'll hold the 511 up at Cowie until we get our cuts, you know, ready to go, our outbound cuts, and then we should be set. All right, dude, I'm going to need you. You need to come on. I guess we could go ahead and we could take it ourselves here. There we go. All right, let's double check. Let's get a brake test. There we go. Okay, brakes were cut out. It freaked me out. I had forgot. We did that before the update, and so when the update happened and I saw we had no brakes, I was like, wait a minute. What's up with that? Okay, we're good here. We're fine. All right, yeah, this guy is going to be the Silva paper mill job. I'd like the diesel down there. Of course, I've got my joystick plugged up, so it's being weird. But this SW1, yeah, $27,000. Wow, that's kind of pricey for an SW1 in my book, honestly. Like, that's a little bit high. That's a little bit high, man. $27,000. I wasn't expecting that. I really just wasn't. But it is the brand new. It's the diesel technology, guys. Like, it's the wave of the future. You know, like they're like, oh yeah, we'll give that diesel a little bit of a try. It should be okay. But like in reality, during this time, they didn't really grasp like the full potential of diesel and what it could do. The fact that you could take multiple diesel locomotives and put them together and get like exactly the horsepower you need and MU everything together and only use one crew. You know, prior to that in steam days, it was multiple crews. You know, the double heading and triple heading was a big deal. All right, we're going to go up here. We're going to grab this guy and then we'll reverse. And we'll get both of them topped off. Yeah, I'm not 100% keen on having a steam switcher at the paper mill. I think it's going to be a pain in the butt, honestly. Like, constantly having to refuel it and bring it up here and do all that. Like, I think it's going to be kind of a pain, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. So the new UI is nice. I like it. It's taken a little bit of getting used to. Just a tad, but I think it's fine. All right, let's grab this guy. Let's cut him out. We don't need to MU it. And we need to get our air brake. Okay. Click you. There we go. And we can't cut it out yet because now we can cut it out because brakes were applied. All right, now we can cut it out. And we can reverse the 602. Yeah, I was really surprised how many people said they used caboose. I think like 2 or 3. I call them caboose. I like this, like the plural, right? The plural of it. Either way, it's pretty cool. That's like kudos to the people that actually do that, because I can tell you right now, I haven't. Like, I look at them as being a pain, and I looked at them as being a pain in real life too. Like, it's not just in game. We had shoving platforms in real life. We had shoving platforms at 2 of the local, or not locals. One was a yard job and one was a local. And I never once took the shoving platform with me. Not a single time. I never took it. It was just, we looked at it as just a pain to keep up with. We really did. But one of the locals I worked at had a shoving platform. We always had reefers in the like, it was mostly a reefer train, honestly. Like, we would go to these big warehouses in Atlanta, and we switch these reefers out. So we always had a ton of reefers, and I always made a point to put one of those new reefers on the bottom that had the porch on the end of it, you know, and use that as a shoving platform. And you could just sit on it, and it was actually kind of nice, because during the wintertime, the reefer unit would blow out hot exhaust, and it would kind of keep you warm a little bit. So that's what I would do with it. All right. We're good with this guy. Let's knock the independent off. Get coal in our other unit here. So yeah, I never took to shoving platforms in real life. I never did anything with those things. I always left them. I would rather ride a car than to have to, like, you'd have to set it over and do your switching, or just kind of like tuck it somewhere out of the way. And I don't know. It was a pain. We'll give it a try in game. We'll absolutely give one a try in game. Maybe we'll put it on the 510 and the 511. I think that would be pretty cool. I really wish they would line switches behind you. I wish they would simulate that they have a rear end crew and they would line the switch behind you. I think that would be perfect. Then you'd have some really good, like, purpose to the train, right? Getting the switches back behind you. But I digress. Maybe one of these days, man, they add so many updates to this game. It's like every time you turn around, they're like making major changes. I'm not talking about like just bug fixes and stuff. Like, who is that? Who? I guess that's the 800 we're hearing all the way down at Cowie. Man, he is loud, right? He really is. This girl was thirsty. Man, you need a lot of water. All right, 800, I know. If you're going to sit there and blow the whistle at us the whole time, I'm going to have to take you off of AI. Like, that's a no-go. I can't do that. Let's see. Let's go. I got to figure out how do we... 800. Where is 800 at? There you go. So can we... go inspector panel. That's weird. That's orders. Yeah, let's make you manual, dude. You're going to have to go manual. I'm not going to sit here and listen to you blow that whistle at me this whole time. All right, we're back with a 602. Let's get the number 2 fueled up. Yeah, I'm concerned like how often we're going to have to bring this thing up here to fuel it. That's where we're going to ditch it. This thing is going to go in storage really fast if we're like constantly bringing it up here for coal and water. Like, we'll see. We'll try it out. We'll do a test, right? We'll test it out and we'll see what happens. We need to get our passenger train going too. Yeah, we'll test it out and see. We'll test the waters. But I'm honestly not very optimistic. All right, he's almost done. The crazy thing is, though, he carries more coal than the 060. It's just the water. There's not as much water, right? We'll see when we top them off here. All right, let's scooch them on back here. And we'll get the independence. Oh, whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Stop this bad boy right here. There you go. Stop. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. That was sheer luck. All right. So we're going to let this guy do his thing for a second. And we're going to find our passenger train. We need to get him rolling. He is going to be up here at... I think he's at Barker's, right? Or Bryson, not Barker's. Bryson. Here we go. Follow, select. All right. All right. We got to do a little bit of our usual passenger train trickery. We've got to, we'll make him manual. There we go. So I wonder, this window just stays up all the time? Like, is this permanent? Is there a way to take the UI up and down is another thing I need to know. I know you guys are awesome. Y'all are like my encyclopedia. You know what? Let's just go ahead and snatch them by. Yeah, we'll do that. So that old school railroad trickery. Let's go down here and get this switch real fast. Of course, we could do it on the map now, but I don't know. Old habits die hard, right? I don't know. I don't want to constantly like be in the map throwing switches. I would do it like in probably like checking the map and making sure that we've got everything lined for a train that's about to come through. Let's get up here. Shift click U. Yeah, that Chuff. The Chuff doesn't sound too bad, like in all situations. It's just that first introduction to it that we had, it sounded a little, I don't know. I don't know how to put it. It would sound a little bit off to me, but we'll see. All right, let's snatch them by. Oh, the number one passenger train, my little pain in the butt. It really is. Like, at least you don't have to babysit it like you used to. You know, a few updates back, you used to have to do all kind of stuff to kind of babysit this thing. It was a huge pain. All right, let's apply the handbrake. Get you stopped, release it, knock it off. It's not going to roll anywhere, at least it shouldn't. It's empty anyway, so it don't matter. All right, let's take you forward. Throttle, release you, and let's go back airborne now. We gotta look at our coal and water on this thing too. We should have enough to make it to Whittier. Whittier is like my intermediate stop for the passenger train. It works out better in Whittier. All right, take them on back. Numero uno. All right, come on. Sweet. Get you, and let's do all the things. Bryson, let's see. Yeah, let's just get all these. Copy to train, copy to two others. That's a nice feature. I really like that. All right, now let's take this bad boy and go road. Forward, nope. The other way. Warp speed. And he should stop at Bryson, and we should be good to go. We'll double, you know what? We're not going to double check that switch down there. We're going to double check it this way. This is the way to do it now. Sweet. All right, that switch is good. Oof, that could have been bad. That could have been real bad. That dude would have been all the way up here. All right, let's go to the 600. Let's get him situated here. We need to reverse him. Okay, yeah, we need to get this switch and reverse them. I think the logs, the big log cut that we've got, I really kind of need to cut it in half. And so that way we've got like half in transit and half on the spot. You know what I'm saying? It's right now, it's like all or nothing, but this dude is kind of low. We're we're kind of playing with fire here a little bit, guys. This guy, okay, let's actually let's just make him road, yeah. Reverse. Max speed, I think it's 15, right? And he should just put those right on the spot. Right, he's going in there, he's going in here, he's going in, okay, yeah, that's all good. All right, we're good with that. We'll let him shove those. And what is this guy doing? We didn't do a state of the railroad today. I know we didn't. We kind of just jumped right in. All right, he's loading up. All right, he's good. 601 Whittier's done because we got the 800 past there. So yeah, we're just working up here right now. All right, so this guy's topped off 4,000 gallons of water. Not too bad, just 1,000 less than this one, way less coal. So maybe this would be a good engine to use as a switch engine. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, guys. All right, let's make this guy. Let's make him AI road. Let's do reverse. Warp speed. All right, there we go. It's weird. This smoke didn't have the bubble effect coming out like the 800 did. So I don't know if that's just something to that engine or what. But we got to come down. Oh no! We're not doing that yet. No, stop. I got way ahead of myself on that, guys. Yeah, I got way ahead of myself on that. All right, AI road. Let's just do manual and let's stop this bad boy. Do reverse. We didn't have our train. Like, I was just going to send him on his way. That would have sucked. We got to get our train, guys. I looked down there at Dillsboro. I was like, oh, yeah. He's getting ahead of himself. All right. Do forward. Grab you. All right. Let's take him on back. So yeah, when I do this too, and I've never explained this before, when I do this, like I said, take him on back, right? Even though the engine's going forward, the direction of the train is going to be southbound. It's a southbound train until we get to Silva and turn. So I'm basing that off the direction of the train as a whole and not in particular the engine, because like some of the locals I work, we only had one engine. So you'd have to run reverse part of the way. Oh, we didn't get that switch. Stop. Wrong one. Stop. We'll try to grab it real fast. Yeah, we missed it a little bit. So yeah, it's based off the direction of the train as a whole. The way I always did it, but this guy. All right. Forward. Make sure we're lined the rest of the way. We're lined in. Okay, yeah, we're good. All right, so we'll grab these guys. We'll shove them through the other cut. We'll make it solid, and then we'll head south. We'll get Dillsboro. So far, so good. I'm digging the update. We haven't even got into the repair part of it yet. We probably should look at that at least a little bit, the wear and tear. So we're at 100% service miles. Oh, last overhaul. Okay, that's cool. Sell destination, repair destination. Interesting. So there's a repair and an overhaul track. Repair, overhaul. Yeah, that's like as we get to it, we don't really need to repair or overhaul anything right now, but it is something that we're going to have to kind of keep an eye on, you know, but that's kind of different than what I expected. I was thinking you would set the overhaul track, like you would designate an overhaul track on the railroad. Like I was thinking of making Bryson the overhaul track, and that was something that I was kind of worried about because I was like, okay, if you've got an engine that needs 1,000-mile overhaul, like you're gonna have to take that thing out of service and take it to the overhaul shop and let it sit there forever, how long it is to overhaul. And then so yeah, you obviously the point was you're gonna need some replacement engines to kind of fill in the role while they're overhauling, but I guess that's not the case. Like I could just overhaul them right here, which an overhaul is an overhaul, but you don't have the transit like related to it, if that makes sense. I was thinking we need transit, you know, like if Bryson was going to be the overhaul, like the heavy repair shop, we'd have to take it all the way to Bryson and so you got all that transit time associated with it too. All right. Let's take this guy. Let's do reverse. Let's head down to Dillsboro. We'll get started. Our train's a little bit out of whack, but it's fine. We're not going to worry about it. I want to get out of here sooner than later than like reorganizing our train. All right, guys, what do you think of the Chuff? Let me know in the comments. What do you think about it? It's definitely more seamless, right? Like before, there's always that cutoff point where it was like two completely different sets of sounds, right? This is completely seamless. I dig it. I dig it. Like that high speed with the 800, I didn't know what to think about that, but I think overall I like it. I think it's definitely an improvement. Yeah, I think it's definitely an improvement. Okay, what do we got down here at Dillsboro? Yeah, we can't go that way. We've got 3 to pick up and at least a few to put back. So we'll see. Yeah, the whole repair thing, that's interesting. That's going to add a whole new dynamic to it, guys. It really just is. Let's go. Yeah, so it tells service miles. So I'm guessing you watch your service miles? Like, is the condition just like your... I don't know. I don't know the difference between service miles and condition. Service miles, maybe once you see it get to 1,000, then you got to overhaul. Maybe that's your indicator for your overhaul. I don't know on that. Nice. I always dig the whistle in this. I think that's really cool. All right, let's start slowing down here a little bit. Throttle, out of the throttle. All right, how we want to do this? Let's bring that back up. I want to get a screenshot here in a second, so we'll do that. But I gotta figure out what we're going to do. All right, what's going back? That's going up there. That's going down here. That's going down here. Okay. Okay, so we'll just stop it here. Yeah, freight house. Okay. Going into house track. All right, so let's go ahead and make our cut right here. And we should have left ourselves a little bit more room because we got to set those 2 empties over. So we'll have to kind of push on them a little bit, but... That's pretty sweet. I still want to see a skybox or something. I'm big. I'm big on skyboxes. I say a nice skybox in this game would make a huge difference, and definitely in Run 8, like at a minimum, a nice skybox would make a huge difference too. I think, like, I just sit here and I kind of look at the overall scene, and then I imagine like a nice skybox, and I think, you know what, that would make a big difference. Yeah, honestly, like American Truck Simulator has some of the best ones that I think I've ever seen. Like, they have some really good ones. Seems to work really, really well. All right, let's come back and grab these cars. Oh, we got to reverse it. Never mind. There we go. Now we're good. Yeah, like you just look at this scene right here with the box cars and the passenger station and everything, and just try to imagine like a really nice sky behind all that. It would be like the chef's kiss, right? Like it would look amazing. Let's get this guy in there. All right, there's our double header. Not really a true double header, right? Like we're only using one. We don't need the other one. We don't need to burn that coal and water for nothing. Pretty slick though. All right, let's watch our coupling here. I think this bad boy is like right on the bumper, right? Yes, it is. I think it is. Yes, he is. Have to be extra easy. You don't want to squish him off the tracks. Grab this guy. Let's take him ahead. Throttle. All right, we'll set these guys over. We'll kick these two back in there. And then we need to work up here too. It's such a huge time investment. I know we talked about that in the comments a lot in this game too. It's a crazy amount of time to get anything done in this game, but you know what, it's all right. It just, you know, the only downside to that is the fact that if you're trying to get somewhere, trying to get to a point in the game where like you either need a certain dollar amount, or you know, really it is about the dollars. I mean, honestly, that's what you're doing all this for, is for the dollars. So it takes forever to get to that, right? But switching is switching. I enjoy it either way. We'll just we'll work with what we got, and we'll eventually get to the consolidation, which is what we're working on right now. Honestly, we're going to need some company cars full of parts. Really, like we're going to need some car. I want to have some company cars with parts on hand somewhere, just in case, because I feel like that's another one of those things that's like fuel, that if you run out of money, it's going to mess you up. You know, like you could potentially end your railroad career. All right, let's keep let's keep shoving. All right, that should be good right there. That'll do. All right, let's take him ahead to the switch into clear. Yeah, you guys let me know. What is your thoughts on the repair parts? Are you going to keep some on hand just to have, just in case? Like, that'll do right here. On you, let's stop. Hit the throttle. All right, give me a kick. That should be good right there if we can grab it. Go, sweet. All right, that'll do. Let's get our switch back. And we'll keep shoving right onto a coupling here. Alright, we can kind of, since that's only doing 4 miles an hour, we can, we don't have to babysit it as much. Let's see, we're going to be on the spot in a second. Yeah, the name of the game. The name of the game in this game is efficiency, like trying to get as much stuff as you can get done. Reverse. 31 fares, $31. That's not bad. At least it's something, right? It's a little bit of money. All right, let's pull on down here to this bad boy. We'll grab him. Oof, that kind of freaked me out for a second. The coal model, okay, I just noticed that. The coal, like, it LODs out at a certain point and then it spawns in, so it makes it look like it's empty. And I was like, what? We just, like, we literally just took on coal and water and now it's completely empty. I was like, what happened? Yeah, we got, we need to get an air hose somewhere. Right here. There we go. All right. Yeah, she's kind of rolling around a little bit. Let's draw some air down. Sweet. Thank you. Let's take him ahead. Frame break off. There we go. All right, yeah, let's take him ahead. We'll probably do this switch in here. We'll take this thing down to Silva and we'll probably end it maybe. All right, switch his line in to clear. Let's take him ahead. Or actually, it should be shoved, what, about 4 to a coupling. All right, so yeah, we'll set this one guy out and we'll kick the 3 back in. We'll have 3 going back in. Have a handbrake? Yes, he does. Let's release that. Yes. She'd definitely be a lot more responsive if we didn't have all this pulpwood on the head end. That should be good. We'll come out with throttle. That's probably not the best thing I'm doing for steam engines, honestly, like reversing it while it's moving. If anything, I would think it's not very like economical as far as fuel, but oh yeah, we're just gonna kick this guy over, that's right. Yeah, we kind of goofed that a little bit. We're gonna have to pull ahead just a tad. A little bit of a handbrake on him. No, and it just made it squat, right? Like that one, that one tap completely made it squat. Yes, if you mess with the bull, you get the horns, right? Like sometimes it just happens. All right, so we're going to kick this guy in there. Pull the pin. All right, that should do right there. We don't need to shove them in there crazy fast. It's not a very deep track. That's all right. We'll gather this thing and we'll make them solid. It'll be fine. That happens. Sometimes you see that in real life. Like, honestly, I remember kicking cars on top of our train at the paper mill in real life and like having them bounce off of each other and coming back at you. Yeah, like sometimes that would happen. Like maybe a knuckle wasn't open or something, and all right, there we go. Got him spotted up. Well, we're making a little money here and there. What are we up to? What are we up to? We are 10,996, almost 11,000. We get this guy delivered down at Silva, it's going to be a good bit of. All right, keep shoving. That'll do right there. All right, lace our air hoses. All right, Dillsboro's been worked. Let's take this bad boy. Actually, that is such a bad habit to get out of. I don't like, it's going to take a while. All right, road, reverse, warp speed. See if she does it. Yeah, I don't like, the coal needs to be in there, guys. Like, that really kind of freaks me out when I look down there and see that it's empty. That's just changed. That hasn't, like, and it's only on this one too. If you notice, it's only on the 060. Yeah, that something's changed with that update. I don't remember it being like that before, but that definitely changed. Like, it is pretty much empty. Looking at it, like, and now it popped in. That one's not the same. Yeah, that. I was like, I know we just filled that thing up. Like, there's no way. There's no way that thing is empty. All right. I think what we'll do is we'll come down here. We'll get the stuff off the main line. And then we'll probably call it. Look at our status. Locations. Silva paperboard. What are we looking at here? Performance is good. It's tier 2. Pultwood 4 cars a day. Pultwood 51.7 tons. Does not include loads and cars on the line. Yeah, so I guess that's what we have on site. Oh, that joystick jacks with this thing so bad. I just... Let's look at Whittier. He's okay. Yeah, they've changed this up too. I thought it used to say like cars in storage or something, right? 30.7 tons. Yeah, I thought it used to say cars in storage. Like it seems a little different now. Let's look at there's our 50-foot. Okay, so we could get. Man, we got several box cars we could get. Is there anything else you can do with these? Or is it just for the parts? $800, $950, 1,000. 41-foot rib box car is $1,100. Man. The steel box car, okay, that's a little cheaper. And then the 50 foot is 1,150. So I'm going to assume that you can hold more parts in these things, like the bigger the car. And we got the 35 foot wooden box car too for a sweet $600. The entry level $600. It all boils down to how many you want to have on hand sitting around or in service, right? Company service. I'm not really sure. Here's the thing. You could do all your overhauls at one location and you can keep your parts cars there so you don't have to like transit them all over the railroad or keep a bunch of them scattered out. So I don't know. I got to read up on this a little bit more. Do you need parts to do regular repairs or is it for only the overhaul? I'm not sure on that. As our switch. Yes, we got to get that. This is really handy, guys. I have to admit, that feature is really, really sweet. What's this guy doing? Yeah, he's a little draggy. What we got tonnage wise? 828 tons. Nice. 17 cars. Yeah, it's all that pulpwood. Yeah, it's all that pulpwood. Maybe we should MU this guy. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. I don't know. He's still not going much faster, honestly. He's starting to pick up a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of making a little bit of a difference. Alright, yeah, they'll be down there sometime today. Where is our passenger job at? Because we're kind of... Yes, we need to go here. Go here. Alright, he's lined in. And we need to stop him. We kind of forgot about our passenger job a little bit. I'm glad I caught that because we need to put this fusee down here so we can top him off. Control F is going to be what we need. Alright, he should be down here shortly. These guys are unloading. We got the other train is loading. Yeah, I need to... I don't know. I kind of think I need to split the cut up. We'll see. Alright, passenger train's good. He'll be here in a second. We could top him off. Maybe the Dillsboro yard job will get down there sometime today. Let's see, yeah, he's getting there. He's going to be there shortly. Let's go right here. Let's put down a fusee. Because I need to make sure we get this passenger train topped off. Go over here and do it this way. This is another thing that like I keep forgetting about this. We could do this. Alright, this guy hadn't even left yet. Hadn't even left yet. Alright, so I guess back to Dillsboro. Alright, so what do we got? We got to pick up these two. Nothing to pick up on this side. This seems like it always takes forever to switch out. Like it, or not switch out, just load and unload. Of course, the coal's a daily thing. What else we got? Yeah, we gotta grab our pulpwood empties as well too. Those are good. I don't know what the tannery is doing. The tannery is kind of... Yeah, we have 0 pulpwood. We need more pulpwood for here. This may be pulpwood for the tannery right here, honestly. Paperboard, tannery. Okay, 2 of them for the tannery, 2 for the paperboard. All right, we got to remember that. That's really important. That is really important. All right, let's grab this guy. Let's make him Manuel. Close you out. All right, what do we got? That's going to the interchange. Oh yeah, the paperboard cars are kind of buried a little bit there. Oh, they want to roll on us too. We just got that one going right there. That looks like that's going on the other side. Yeah, they're buried. I gotta figure out how I want to do this. This guy's going on that side. This guy's going on that side. That guy's going there. Yeah, they're all jumbled up. And that guy's going there. The rest of these... You know what? Since we're double heading now, we could switch with this cut the way it is. So what we need to do is go in there and grab these. He's going. That's what really is kind of jacking me up a little bit. And he is going. Yeah, I guess really what I should have done to make it easier on myself thinking about it. Like, we brought these Silva interchange cars. Well, I mean... Yeah, I don't want to take those back to the yard in Dillsboro. I mean, so they really, I guess it would have been simpler to bring them with us. I'm just trying to think of a better way to do this. Like, these are the cars we got at Dillsboro. We could bring them with us down here. We could take them back to the yard in Dillsboro and purely just work Dillsboro. Set these in the yard for the 511 and then get your paper mill cut and come down here separate instead of kind of doing it all together in one go. So because we did it all together in one go, it kind of screwed us over a little bit because now we got all these extra cars that we're hanging on to. I'm kind of thinking setting some of these over down here, maybe in the siding. Yeah, I kind of think I want to do that. We'll set them over. All right, let's pull these guys. We need to pull them down to right there. It's just a little bit easier to work with, not hanging on all these cars, and the train's more responsive as far as like going forward and reverse, that sort of thing. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is set the offside cut in the siding, and then we'll have what we need over here. It's like right now I'm debating, do you want to work Dillsboro and the paper mill together, or do you want to work them separately? So in other words, like I said, go to Dillsboro, work that, take those cars back to the yard, set them out for the 511 to pick up, and then grab your paper mill cut and come down here. That would probably... I think overall that might be the easiest. Yeah, see, really, I'd like to set these offside cars over there too. Yeah, the coal, I think what we may do is dig these. Yeah, we'll dig those out real fast. We'll just kick this one over in here. Then we'll work it when we come back to it. We'll grab the coal. We'll take this cut. Set it out down there, and then we should be good to go. Then we'll come back over here to it. Yeah, that's the thing, is sometimes just trying to figure out like what is like the most efficient overall, you know? Like, to me, it seemed like it was most efficient just taking this with us and doing it all at once, but now that I kind of look at it and think about it, I think we should have broke it up. All right, give me a little kick. Just a little kick, doesn't need to be a lot. All right, switches line in the clear. Let's shove back to coupling. As soon as this guy gets in the clear, we'll tie a handbrake on. There we go. I was watching to see if she's going to pick up speed because I know there's a little bit of a grade right here, but it looks like she's holding speed pretty good. There we go. All right, let's take it ahead. Take it ahead. We'll make a little cut. Yeah, we'll cut those bottom cars off right here. That should be everything that we need on this side of the track, on the main line side. All right, here will do. Let's draw the air down. Yeah, all right. Now let's cut it. All right, let's take it ahead to the switch. Let's see, what do we got here? So we've got the coal we could kick down. We got the pulpwood that we could kick over. Yeah, I was trying to think how we could work this cut when we get to it. We don't really have anything over here to pick up, minus the 2 coal hoppers and the wood racks. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, we're just going to stick them in the siding for now. All right, just a little bit further. Oh, come on. It stopped right on the switch, really? Come on. Come on, really? I done throw my reverser. I done got ahead of myself. I try to be slick about it, right? And throw the reverser before the train is stopped that way. Kind of thought about kicking these into siding, but I don't know. That's a lot of weight. That's that's 700 tons. Maybe. We'll try it. We'll try it. We'll just have to tie a few handbrakes on. Yeah, I feel like we need some more tannery pulpwood cars too. I don't think we have enough, like, to account for the transit time. Because that's something else you got to take into consideration, right? Is like what the transit time is. That should be good right about there. All right, one brake did. All right, that's fine. All right, let's get down here. We'll sort these out. Just a little easier to kind of manage this stuff without hanging on to all those cars, especially those weighty pulpwood cars. Yeah, let's go back to this guy. I want to go back to the number 2. And we are not going to MU him anymore. I want to try to conserve that fuel as much as we can. I just think this is going to be a pain. Like, I like the idea of having a switcher down here, but I think it's going to be a pain in the long run. All right, what we're going to do is just go in here and grab these 3 out. I swear it looks like one unloaded just in the time we've been here. All right, wait a minute. Something is not right. Yes. This guy is cut out. He's not immued. Yeah, that kind of jacked us up a little bit. We got this guy. We need to select this guy. There we go. Now we should be good. Got a handbrake. Yeah, let's knock him off. Well, this one's got a handbrake too. Release that. Reverse. Alright, so what are we putting back? We're putting this guy back in there. We're putting these back in there. So I think what we'll do is we'll go over, we'll set these over, we'll grab all these, we'll pull them back, we'll kick that one in, we'll kick these back over, we'll kick the other one back in because our spots are kind of split up a little bit. Just a tad, they're just split up a little bit. To me, it's not worth organizing all that, you know, just for a couple extra moves. All right, we should have about 5 to a coupling. Three more, 3. One more car, 1. That'll do right here. All right. Let's grab you. Because we have our air on it. Actually, you know what? Let's just bleed them. Let's just bleed these. Bleed you. Let's bleed you. Bleed this guy right here. And bleed that guy. Alright, everything's bled and good to go. Alright, take him ahead, about 5-2 switch. And 2 more cars too. Short cars. One more 1. That'll do right here. Get our switch. We'll kick this guy in. Hey, give me a kick. All right, that'll do. Get our switch back. We'll kick these other back down the main. Take the other load in. Let's double check. Let's make sure that guy. Okay, yeah, he's going over there. Let's go to the interchange. Interchange. That guy's going back in. So we got 2 going back in. All right, switch is lined in clear. Give me another kick. There, we'll pull the pin. All right, that'll do right there. These guys on their way. Just kind of watching this other guy here, make sure he doesn't go off. Okay, this is a full spot to the end. All right, never mind. Go ahead and stop them here so I don't have to babysit them anymore. Stop these here. All right, switches line into clear. Give me another kick. All right, that'll do. All right, get that guy back right. Switches line into clear. Bring him on back to a coupling. Kind of want to slow this guy down a little bit, but it wanted to stop. It definitely had a drastic effect. There we go, sweet. All right, we'll grab these guys and we'll call it. And Spur will probably continue working the other side. I want to try to move forward a little bit in the video some. It's just the only time I played this game is when I've done videos. Like I haven't had any time to play it like off video. I played a lot of DCS here lately, and both of them were like really extremely time, like a huge time investment, right? Like both games, they're neither one of these games. This one and DCS are not games that you just kind of hop in and mess around with. Like I fly the F-16 on DCS, it takes me like 10 or 15 minutes just to get the plane up and running, you know? Like it's a huge time investment. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Let me know what you think about the new update. Any thoughts on your repairs and how that, you know, how you're going to work that out? Are you going to major overhaul at every location, or are you only going to do it at one location? Like that's kind of something I'm thinking about, right? And then if you only need repair parts for your overhauls, then you could just like, let's say you did it at Bryson, then you keep your repair parts there, and you just like, I don't know. Anyway, like I said, leave a comment down below. Be sure to hit that like, subscribe, ring that bell, and we'll catch you on the rails next time. Peace. No, big cat, no. Stop. Oh no. No, kitty. Oh, that's a MiG. That's a MiG over us. Okay. It's the weirdest day ever. Oh no, he just fell. He just fell.